President Trump and Melania Trump, the First Lady, handed out candy to children on Monday at the White House. Tom Brenner, The New York Times, Washington. President Trump on Tuesday tried to diminish the significance of a former foreign policy advisor who during last year's presidential campaign sought to meet with Russians offering dirt on Hillary Clinton based on purloined emails months before the first dead Democratic messages became public. In his first comment on this aspect of the case being developed by the special counsel investigation, Mr. Trump did not deny that the foreign policy advisor, George Papadopoulos, worked to collaborate with Russia. He simply brushed off his significance and focused on the fact that Mr. Papadopoulos pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI to cover up the contacts with Russia. Few people knew the young, low-level volunteer named George, who has already proven to be a liar, Mr. Trump wrote on Twitter. As for the indictment of his former campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, the president repeated that the crimes alleged took place outside the context of the election contest. The fake news is working overtime. As Paul Manafort's lawyer said, there was no collusion and events mentioned took place long before he, Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump October 31, 2017, came to the campaign. Few people knew the young, low-level volunteer named George, who has already proven to be a liar. Check the Dems. Donald J. Trump at Real Donald Trump October 31, 2017. Mr. Manafort and his deputy, Rick Gates, were charged in a 12-count indictment with a series of money laundering, tax evasion and foreign lobbying crimes stemming from work for pro-Russian political leaders in Ukraine. While the crimes alleged began years before Mr. Trump's campaign, the indictment asserted that Mr. Manafort's scheme to defraud continued through last year until early this year. Follow Peter Baker on Twitter at PeterBakerNet.